Hello, guys. I'm an international student in Australia. So, if you want to come to Australia, just remember that it's not easy. It's not easy since the day you decided, right? When you decided, you have to do all those things to get here. You have to apply, you have to do IELTS, you have to do this, you have to do that. Since the day you have that thinking in your mind that you wanted to go abroad, you hustle. So you hustle, hustle, hustle. You have to do many things to get here, all right? You applied, you got your visa. That's not the end then. That's the real beginning. Then when you get the visa, then obviously you will come to this country. So when you come here, you have to find the accommodation. First, you need someone to pick you from the airport, or you have to do an Uber or a taxi to get to the place where you wanted to live, or you wanted to rent for a Airbnb first. But then you have to find your place to live. Then you have to go to uni. You have to enroll yourself. You have to study. You have to find a job. Then after finding a job, you have to pay the tuition. That is double than the domestic students pay. You have your monthly cell phone bills. You have your grocery. You have your many things. Like, sometimes it gets really hard for the students, because once they come here, they don't know what they have to do, where they have to go to find support. But eventually the first years are really hard for them, but at the end they eventually get it. But it sometimes it gets really hard, even for the ones who have their family here. They find themselves in the situation that they feel so much like left out, to be really independent, to be really like sometimes you hit the rock bottom. Like, you just want to stop everything and just want everything to stop and just focus on different things. But it's life, it's different. But it happens with everybody. It happens with me, even though I have a family here. But so yeah, that's what I'm saying, that don't get yourself down. Don't just beat yourself up. When you come here, you have to do hard work. You have to give your best, because that's what you aimed for. That's what you came here to this country, right? But just notice one thing: it's worth it at the end. Even though when you land here, I was so new here. Even though I have my brother here, so I was like, I have faced so many things. And I used to work in a Chinese market. It was a part-time job, but she was not paying me for like in a week. And she said that I'm gonna hold that money and I'm not going to pay you until or unless when you leave, you have to tell me before 3 weeks. And that's not the law of Australia. So I left. I said, no, I want that pay and I'm not gonna work for you anymore. And yeah, it happens. And even though you get scam calls pretending that they are from the Australian government, that you have done something wrong, even though you haven't. You have your tax filing number here. When you get here, you have your TFN. That's where you get paid. And so yeah, it's pretty much, sometimes it's like so up and down, but eventually it gets better. It's not easy for everyone here, even for the domestic residents. Even they work, like, even they have to work. You have to live, you have to work, you have to find a work, and then that's how you're gonna pay the bills, and that's how you're gonna live. So like, I see some of my friends from uni, they are even like residents, but they have really pretty much tough schedule, that they work full time. They pay their own tuition, and they study. And then after the completion of their studies, they pay their debt when they get the job. That's the benefit for them. But eventually they have to pay half the amount or something like that. Their parents, they do not rely on parents after their 18th birthday. Once they are over 18, they find a job, they work. So yeah, Myself, I have my brother here, and I have a really strong support system. And but sometimes you kind of miss your family. Like, you want that environment that you don't get here. Like, it's just pretty much different. Like when there's Eid, don't got to see your family. Like, you can only talk to them through your cell phone and call them and FaceTime them. But you want someone, like, you want your mom to be with you. That's the different feeling, that somebody is just next to you and you hug them. And it's not like that. And it's lockdown, and it's really hard for many students. They lost their jobs. Even the Australians lost their jobs. They are on there, like, from the support from the government, like. And yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy for anyone. Even for me, I would say that if you're in this world, you have to struggle. Like, you have to struggle this until you die. Like, you have to work for the things. If one thing is completed, then you aim for the other. Like, it's just like that. It's never ending journey. So that's what I believe, and that's part of life. And yeah, I really wanted to share all this, even though I do not have a channel or something like that where I can give the information, or like, I always try to make videos and just share my views and thoughts. And yeah, if I will go ahead with my channel and share my thoughts. And that's all I wanted to share for now. See ya in next video, maybe.